Hey YouTube, so it's Adam here. I'm gonna show you some of the upcoming projects we have for the channel. Hopefully you guys are coming in and watching, liking. Make sure you like down there. Subscribe to us. We're trying to make it bigger. We're trying to make as many videos as we can. It hasn't been easy, but we're making it happen. Anyway, we got a 78 Z28 Camaro that we need to track down a title for and get done. But it does run and drive. I have driven it a little bit here and there. Here it is. It's kind of rough, but so are all the other projects we got. It's just got a 350. It's all bone stock right now. That's one of them. I got a 96 Chevy pickup that I'm going to try to keep you guys updated. It only gets like 8 miles to the gallon. So I decided that for those people that are like me that don't have a whole bunch of money laying around, to try to make things better, try to get more fuel mileage out of it. It's bone stock other than a lift and 35s. So I'm going to put headers on it and I'm going to dyno it and see if that improved horsepower. And then I'm also going to put a throttle body spacer on it and see if that improves horsepower. And then we're also going to find out if any of the stuff that I do to it improves fuel mileage. Just to help the people that were like me, you know. We don't have a whole bunch of money laying around. We're just going to try to do some stuff to make things better. So the people that watch YouTube that were like me, that, you know, these guys are like, oh, well, we did a budget build of $3,000. Well, if you work at McDonald's, $3,000 is hard to come by. I know what that's like. So I'm going to do little things that's like maybe $300 or $400 and see if that helps. Anyway, that's one of them. That's that 96 Chevy pickup I was talking about. Like I said, it's all 100% bone stock other than a lift and wheels and tires. We'll get the hood open so you can take a look under the hood and you can see that it's all stock air box and intake and stock manifolds. It's got a 305 stock gear ratio. I know that if I changed gear ratio that would help out a lot, but I mean, like I said, it ain't clean, but it's 100% bone stock. It ain't nothing special. But we're gonna try to figure out if any of that stuff they say helps. Anyway, in one of our last videos, I talked about pulling the Monte Carlo out of the bushes. There's the Monte Carlo, all up on the trailer there. Looks like it might be leaking some tranny fluid, but it's got a hurt motor. We don't really know exactly what's wrong with it, but it locked up. It's dirty, looks nasty. But we're gonna pull that motor out. We're gonna take that motor that was in the 56 and put on it, or put in it. This one's got the nitrous and stuff. Just put brand new front tires and wheels on it. That's three projects that I'm thinking about. Anyway, I got one more project, but I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with it. I got an 83 four-wheel drive Toyota pickup that has a bent front axle. It does run and drive. We have played with it. It ran in some tough truck event here in Oregon about a month ago or so. But it needs also some work. That one we're probably just gonna fix up and sell and use it to help fund some of our other projects. Try to make the Monte faster, pursue the Camaro's title and stuff like that. This is mostly just we're trying to make content, trying to give you guys something to watch. Hopefully draw some more of you people in to watch us. Here's that 83 Toyota pickup, first gen, square headlight. like I said, it's real rough. But we're trying to make it work. I have another pickup. It'll probably end up being a project on the channel, but it won't be one for me. It will be for a friend of ours that started himself up a business, and he wants himself a shop truck to put his logo on and whatnot. So anyway, we might also even end up playing with that old Power Stroke there. Don't know yet, it needs a little help. But this is just a glimpse into some of the projects we got. And there's going to be a lot more to come. I'm for positive on that one. We're constantly screwing around with stuff and picking up new stuff and getting rid of stuff. This is that pickup that I told you guys that our buddy wants to make a shop truck out of, right here. Nice little 79 long bed Chevy pickup, half-ton, two-wheel drive. Used to be, actually was the first start to my hot rodding stuff. I've had this truck for about 3 years now. Well, maybe just 2. It's a fairly solid truck. I mean, it does have some typical rust spots. The hood is pretty bad in the front, but the bed's pretty solid. It's got one bad spot in the rocker, or not in the rocker, but in the rear quarter panel, right there. It's got a couple of spots in the doors that are bad, but the front fenders are good. It's a pretty solid old truck. Everything worked on it before I pulled it all apart. Got to make that thing run and drive again. That one I might be asking YouTube for some help on, because we can't figure out what's wrong with it exactly. Chevy hasn't got a chance to mess with it much. It runs for a while. When it gets hot, it starts losing power. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you guys a little walkthrough of some of the cars we got that I'm going to try to keep up, like that 96 Chevy pickup. I'm going to try to keep you guys in the loop on everything that I do with it, so that you guys can follow along and see if that stuff actually does anything. I've heard that it does. I've never heard anybody say it doesn't, but I've also never heard anybody confirm 100% that it does. So I'm going to let you guys follow that and watch how that works. We do have a guy with a dyno that we will put it on, and we'll see exactly what kind of horsepower it gains each step that I do. Just try to make it all come together so you guys can figure it out. That way you can make your own decision if that's something that would work for the application in which you are trying to do. Maybe it's not, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't add fuel economy or the horsepower or whatever. I'm not trying for a big number on that 96. All I want it to do is get better than 8 miles a gallon. I usually drive it every day back and forth to work. But yeah, anyway, you guys just stay tuned, and hopefully all this stuff is something that you want to see. If not, then tell us what you do want to see out of the stuff that we have, and we'll try to make it happen, as long as it's not extremely expensive, because like I said, we don't have a whole bunch of money to throw at stuff. We're trying, but when you got to do this stuff, when you got to make a YouTube video and work full-time, it gets kind of hard to do. But trying to put out a video at least every day for now. Hopefully we can make them longer and make them more suitable for what you guys are looking for. You know, we don't have any videos. The first video we put out that was of working on cars, there wasn't a lot of talking. Hopefully we'll get better with that. Like I said, we're just getting started. We're just trying to figure out what to do with all this stuff. I've watched a lot of YouTube, and I've watched people in their channels and how they've done to make theirs grow and what they started with in the beginning. Right now, I'm starting on the lowest budget of, I'm videotaping off a cell phone, so if any of this stuff looks like it's videotaped with a toaster, I'm sorry. Lighting's gonna suck, sound quality's gonna suck, but eventually, once I get some more money behind me and some knowledge of what I'm doing, I've never done this type of stuff before, but once I get some knowledge of what I'm doing, I will get better. The videos will grow, content will get better, video quality will get better, sound will get better, everything will be better. I just hope you guys follow along and stay with us and like the stuff that we do. And like I said, if there's something you want to see out of the stuff that I've shown, just send a comment or put a comment down there and let us know what we should do to better this situation, you know, make it what you guys want to see. Like I said, I can't necessarily just go out and buy something new because you guys want to see that be done. I can't necessarily do that, but something small, you know, that you guys want to see if it works, just let me know. I'll try and buy that and cater to what you guys want to see and make it work. Just changed fuel filter on that bad boy today. Seems to run a lot better. I was having some issues with it. But anyway, yeah, like I said, just follow along. Let us know if there's something. Maybe we could be missing something big in our building of motors or whatever that I might be doing wrong that would net us some more horsepower. Like the Monte Carlo, we're not necessarily running for a number on that one, other than trying to make it not the slowest thing in the world. It has a fairly built small block. I wouldn't say it's built to the hilt, but it is built. It's got, like Chevy said, it's going to have some L98 Corvette heads on it. It's got a Victor Jr. intake on it, 700 vacuum secondary Holley carburetor. Granted, that's not the best carburetor for it, but it's what I have. It's like a brand new carburetor. It'll have nitrous stacked on it, and it's got, I don't know, I haven't seen the cam card, so I don't know exactly what size camshaft it has in it, but it's a fairly decent size hydraulic cam. But if there's something that somebody out there in the YouTube land knows about that stuff that maybe we missed, maybe we've been overlooking it this whole time, that could net us a couple more horsepower, or, you know, whatever, just let us know. Like I said, comment in the bottom and we'll check it out. And maybe it's something that you've heard from someone else and you don't know if it works. I'm more than happy to try to figure it out for you. And like I said, we have access to a dyno, so if it's something that you guys are thinking nets horsepower, we'll do a dry run and we'll see where it's at, and then we'll do what you guys suggested we do, and we'll throw it back on the dyno and we'll see if it actually does help the end horsepower game and also the torque. We'll check all that stuff out for you. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and stay tuned. We'll have hopefully a lot more videos coming up.